You have been doing everything right, and it still has not arrived. You have been faithful. You have been patient. You have declared. You have trusted. You have waited. And somewhere in the waiting, a quiet fear crept in. What if it is just not working? I need you to hear something that your fear does not want you to know. It is working. Everything is working in your favor right now. Beneath the surface of what you can see, behind the silence of what has not yet arrived, in the preparation of the thing that your timing could never have produced alone, it is all working. The people who received what you are still waiting for all passed through a moment that felt exactly like this, and every single one of them would tell you the same thing. Trust the timing. Say every word today like someone who just remembered that the clock was always set right.
Everything is working in my favor. Not just the good parts, but all of it. Even what I cannot yet see or understand. I trust the timing completely. Not reluctantly, not with residual anxiety, but with the full, settled peace of someone who knows the clock was set right. What looks like a delay from where I am standing looks like precision from where the one who designed this is standing. I release the urge to rush what was designed to take the time it is taking. Speed would have cost me what the timing is protecting. Everything is working in my favor. The open doors and the closed ones, the answers and the silences, the movement and the stillness. I trust this timing because I have evidence. Every season I have survived has eventually revealed itself as exactly what was needed. The thing I am waiting for is not late. It is being prepared. I am being prepared. And the moment we meet will be unmistakably right. I stop fighting the pace of my own story, and I begin to trust that the pace was set by someone wiser than my impatience. Everything working in my favor means everything. Not just the comfortable things, but the challenging ones that are building what comfort never could. I trust the timing by trusting the one who holds it. And the one who holds it has never once been wrong. I release the anxiety that says things are moving too slowly, and I embrace the peace that says things are moving exactly as they should. I am being positioned, quietly, precisely, and with a level of detail that my current vantage point cannot fully appreciate. Everything is working in my favor because I am aligned in my faith, my declarations, my daily actions, and my expectation. I stop interpreting the silence as abandonment, and I start reading it as the final preparation before the answer breaks through. The timing I would have chosen for my own life would have delivered me to places I was not yet ready to inhabit. I trust that what is mine is moving toward me with the same certainty that I am moving toward it, and we will arrive at the same moment. Everything is working in my favor, including what broke, including what disappointed, including what did not go according to my plan. I release the habit of checking the clock anxiously, and I choose instead to live fully in the season that is already producing something. I trust the timing, not because I understand it, but because the evidence of my life tells me that the design always delivers. Everything that looks random from where I stand is intentional from where the designer stands, and I choose to trust the designer. I stop demanding that the timeline match my preference, and I surrender to the one that was built for my purpose. I trust this season completely. It is not wasted. It is not forgotten. It is not random. It is necessary. Everything is working in my favor, and the proof will arrive at the exact moment the working is complete. I release every version of my story where I panicked about the timing, and I live the version where I trusted and received. I trust the timing of my healing,
my breakthrough, my provision, and my purpose, all of it moving at the pace it needs. Everything is working together for my good. Not some of it, not the easy parts, but all of it, all the time, without exception. I stop measuring the value of this season by how quickly it is moving, and I start measuring it by what it is producing. I trust the timing because patience and faith are never wasted. They are always building something worth receiving. Everything is working in my favor. I trust the timing completely, and the proof of that is coming. Everything is working in my favor, right now, in this moment, in ways I can see and in ways I cannot yet. I trust it all. I manifest the specific thing I have been trusting for arriving at exactly the right moment. Not a moment too soon, not a moment too late. I manifest a clarity so complete that I finally see how every seemingly wrong turn was part of a precise and perfect route. I manifest the peace that comes from genuinely, deeply knowing that everything is working, not just believing it, but knowing it. I manifest that what I have been waiting for arrives with a fullness that confirms the timing was always right. I manifest that this season of trusting produces a testimony so clear it silences every voice that questioned the timeline. I manifest the complete release of timeline anxiety, replaced by the quiet confidence of someone who trusts the design. I manifest that the waiting season ends and the receiving season begins, suddenly, completely, at exactly the appointed moment. I manifest that what felt like the longest delay is revealed as the most necessary preparation I ever went through. I manifest that everything working in my favor produces visible, tangible, undeniable results in this season. I manifest divine timing in every area: finances, relationships, health, purpose, all moving at exactly the right pace. I manifest that trusting the timing this season permanently transforms my relationship with waiting. I manifest that the dots connect in a way that takes my breath away. Every delay revealed as protection, every detour as direction. I manifest the specific breakthrough that was waiting for this exact moment in my preparation to arrive. I manifest that the thing I released anxious control of returns to me transformed, better than I held it, better than I planned it. I manifest that trust becomes my most consistent and most powerful posture in every season that follows this one. I manifest that this is the moment the tide turns, and looking back, I see that the timing was always perfect. I manifest that everything I have been faithful to produces its harvest at the exactly right time, not early enough to be unprepared, not late enough to be missed. I manifest supernatural alignment, the right people, the right moments, the right resources converging at the appointed time. I manifest that trusting the timing produces what striving never could, the full, complete, perfectly formed version of what was always coming. I manifest that I stop asking when, and I simply live as though the answer is already decided, because it always has been. I manifest that my children witness a parent who trusted when trust was hard and received when the timing arrives, a testimony they carry. I manifest the fruit of every seed planted in this trusting season arriving in abundance and at exactly the right time. I manifest that this season of trust is the most productive season of my life, producing depth, character, and a faith that holds forever. I manifest complete peace with the pace. No more clock watching, no more comparisons, just faithful, expectant, joyful trust. I manifest that everything working in my favor is proven this season, visibly, powerfully, and beyond what I dared to believe. I manifest that the timing I trusted delivers more than the timeline I would have chosen, because grace always exceeds preference. I manifest that the season of invisible preparation ends and the season of visible breakthrough begins now. I manifest that everything is working in my favor, proven, revealed, and received with a gratitude so deep it changes me. I manifest that trusting the timing was the wisest investment I ever made, and the return arrives in full this season. I manifest everything working in my favor, completely, permanently, and at exactly the right time.
The timeline you would have chosen would have delivered you to a version of the thing you were not yet ready to receive. This timing, the one that has felt so slow, so quiet, so uncertain, is building the version of you that can actually hold what is coming. Trust it, not because you understand it, because it has never once been wrong. Subscribe and trust the timing every single morning. Like this video and remind someone else that everything is still working in their favor. Comment, everything is working in my favor. I trust the timing. I receive it. Anchor it. Share with someone in an anxious waiting season. They need to know the clock was always set right. This is your Trust the Timing session. Everything is working in your favor. It always has been. Rest in that.